welcome back, and if you're new to my channel then hello, I'm Helen and this is my channel Beautiful Bows. Now the last video I did was my pattern haul from the pattern swap 19 hashtag that's over on Instagram, and also patterns that I've bought. I did hint in that I'd made a few things that I would show and I had projects coming up. So this will be probably 2 videos. This one here is the few things that I've made that I was going to show you. And then the next one I'll do will be my projects that are in the works. So first one I've got to show you is a Grain Line Studio Willow tank dress. This is actually one of the first proper patterns that I bought, I think last year sometime. I've never got around to making it. And then I decided to make just the top. So this one here, and I'll insert a picture for you so that you can see my top that I made with that. I actually wanted to make it with this Tulip Pink fabric, which if you just hold on 1 second, I'll get that to show you. Okay, sorry about that. So the Tulip Pink, I absolutely love all her patterns. They're so bright and they're usually really cool and slightly different. This is the one that I really wanted to use, and unfortunately, no matter how much Tetris I did with the pattern pieces and the laying it out, I couldn't get it to fit, even the top, which I was a bit disappointed. That was my fault. I didn't really think ahead when I ordered the amount of fabric. So I made it instead in a fabric I had in my stash, which you'll be able to see, but I still really love it. It's a very simple top. It's very loose fitting but comfy, and I think I can see me making a lot more of these when I check the fabric requirements next time. So that was the first one I made, the Grain Line Studio Willow tank top. Then the second thing that I made actually was in May, so it was last month now. I can't believe how quickly this year's going. I made it from this fabric. I buy a lot of fabric from a lady on Facebook called Shirl. She has a website called Sew Affordable Fabrics, and I'll put that on the screen because it's Sew SCW. One of the fabrics I bought from her was this fabulous orange and grey camo stretch fabric. I got I think about 3 meters of it because it was £3 a meter. So at £9 I've got this fabulous fabric. Now I have 4 children and 3 of them are boys. Perfect, right? I think. So I made from this the first ever for me Stelly hoodie top from Tilly and the Button stretch book. I did plan to make it for me first because I bought some gorgeous sweatshirt fabric with feathers on it and all fluffy, but I actually ended up making this one for my son first. So the Stella hoodie in her stretch is this one, and I made it for my son. Now obviously this is Tilly's book patterns and it's for ladies, so I had to make a couple of alterations. So I chose the smallest size, which Tilly's size 1. I think that's the equivalent to a UK 6, maybe an 8. So I chose size 1. And then where she shapes it on the bodice, on the front and back, I didn't shape it for my son. I just went from the top to the bottom straight down because obviously he doesn't have the curves. Then I did the sleeves the same length as they were on the pattern, but when I measured them against my son, I saw that I probably needed to take about 1 inch off. So I took 1 inch off before putting the cuffs on, and that worked perfectly. The other differences I made for the hoodie was I didn't bother with the ties because I knew he would never use them. So I didn't do any buttonholes or anything for the ties. I didn't put any ties on. And also I added the kangaroo pocket. So I'll put some photos in of him wearing it so you can see what I'm talking about. And I was really pleased with it. And more importantly, my 12-year-old son absolutely loves it. So that was the camouflage fabric to good use. And I've still got plenty left. I'm thinking of making myself a little vest top, although I have promised my son that I won't wear it at the same time that he wears his hoodie. So that was my second make. Now the third one, I'm really excited. I loved this. I talked in my pattern haul video that I did last about the one I had for my 8-year-old daughter, which was this tweens new look Raglan top. And I said that this is the only one I made, and I literally, the minute I got this packet, I knew I wanted to make for my daughter. So quite a while ago, there was a fabric page called Mr. Lulu's Fabrics, which I believe have gone out of business, unfortunately. But when he had his page, he had a sale of some child panels in the jersey and French terry. And I picked up 2 panels. Sorry about that. Very thirsty work talking to you guys. I picked up 2 panels for £1 each. So £2 for 2 panels. One of them was this. Fabulous gecko, isn't it gorgeous? And the other one is the sloth, and that's the one I made my daughter's top with. So as I say, it was this raglan pattern, but I'll insert the photos of what I made for my daughter. And for a free pattern and £1 child panel, and then just some plain brown jersey that I think I cost maybe £4 a metre. This was just such a fantastic make. So as you can see, my daughter absolutely loves it in those photos there, and I'm planning to make lots more tops with this raglan pattern for my daughter. So that's it. That's my 3 patterns that I've made for, well, May and June, because my son's was in May, right at the very end of May. You have lots of plans coming up, so this was just a little short one to show you what I have made, and then the next time you see me, I'll be showing you what I plan to make. Everybody take care, and I'll see you next time.